Alright, here we are with toy action figure giveaway number 3. Alright, picture if you will, it's the mid-70s. You're watching cartoons, and on the screen comes Space Ghost. Now think about the intro. What does he do with his hands? That's right, he crosses them over to shoot his little ghost laser things. This figure will never ever be able to do that. Ever. 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 Now, he is a marginal improvement to the older, I forgot who even made that, but the old Cartoon Network Space Ghost. He does come with blip, but it's a crappy blip. Yeah, just underwhelmed by this guy. I picked him up without really looking at him because it's the first one I'd seen. So I grabbed him and then got him home and started looking at him before I was going to take him out of the package. And I decided I'll just leave him in there for several reasons. Number one, no bicep swivel. That's all he really needs. A bicep swivel, and he can kind of fudge the arms into doing his trademark, blasting pose or whatever, right? That and his cape is a little short. It should be a little bit longer. It looks just kind of funny, and the color doesn't look quite right. And speaking of color, he has like a nice jersey tan orange flesh tone going on, which it doesn't look that bad in the pictures. But let me grab my other Space Ghost real quick. Which I had to repaint his head, so his tone is actually a little bit darker. But yeah, this guy's orange. I don't know. And then if you look at his chest logo, instead of being like a nice part of his costume, it's almost like a badge stuck on there. Like it's all part of the sculpt. But it's like this hard edge thing where it protrudes out. And it's like, what? And then, yeah, they tried and added some articulation on the legs. But it really just kind of jacked up the sculpt. Same thing with the ab articulation. It's like, why are you going to add that in? And not articulate his freaking arms to do his doggone signature poses and stuff. The same complaints I had of this guy, but at least he had like a really good cartoon aesthetic to him. You know, I had to repaint his head because it got stuck to the cape, just because that's the way that plastic is, and the cape was all nasty and stuff. So this guy's been refurbished. I had to go through and refurbish him. I still got to work on his armbands a little bit and repaint them and all that. But I got the yellow taken off here just so I can get the red in between, and then I'll have to retouch the red up. But anyway, this guy looks at least better than this guy does. I was hoping it would be a better figure, but nope, yet again, seriously disappointed. So, that's Jazzwares for you there. I might pick up the Hong Kong Phooey figure, because at least the orange on his fur, flesh tone, whatever, makes sense. They had leftover paint and painted Hong Kong Phooey orange on this guy. I don't know. Underwhelming packaging didn't really help. Crappy posing in the packaging didn't really help. And the fact that this is what they give you on the back, not oh look, they all have the same back, yay, cheapest toy company ever, next to some of the stuff Mattel puts out. Anyway, there you go. Hopefully somebody needs this guy. I know he's kind of hard to get at retail. They're like $10, $15 online if you want to pay shipping and wait for all that stuff, or you can win it for me for free. I already got a Space Ghost. I got a clear Space Ghost. I'm Space Ghost happy until they come up with the actual super articulated. If they took this guy and gave him, like, correct articulation, that's all I'd need. Because it has extra hands, has, like, a cool dynamic cape and all that stuff. I don't know. Don't get it, Jazzwares. But there you go. If you're an international viewer and you want to win this guy, just let me know. We'll work out something with shipping. It's just too expensive for me to ship over out of country sometimes. So we'll work it out if you really want it. I'll ship them loose to save money and all that stuff. Just watch the next video. Should be video number 4. I'll number them 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Everything else about the contest you wanted to know, and then we'll go from there. But there you go, Space Ghost number 3.